Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do, including you, Sheena. I hope you're feeling better after the stuff you told us on Thursday night. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves and enjoying the absolutely beautiful weather we've got here. So, as always, guys, let's do a quick shout out before we go through the live watch along with England versus Andorra, which is live on the independent television channel, shall we say, in case anyone's been asking again. I'm sure we get some more people in to ask it. But as always, guys, let's do a shout out to the channel spots, the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the England section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here. Oh, there even. And there's also, of course, there's still West Ham gear available. There's other really nice retro shirts available as well, guys, all through any purchases whatsoever through the link in the description below. The commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly onto Iron Supporting Food Banks, because let's face it, guys, you're going to get yourself a really nice retro shirt, and you'll be helping those in the Newham area that are relying on food banks that are worse off than you and I. So grab yourself a really nice gear, and you'll be making yourself feel a little bit better as well. So as always, as we start off with the live watch alongs, before the game kicks off itself, let's talk about the team sheets. So in goal for England, we have 11 changes for England. In goal is Sam Johnstone, with a back four, if I remember correctly. Yeah, back four of James, Mings, Cody and Trippier. And midfield three of Bellingham, Henderson, Alexander-Arnold. Which is an interesting one, having Trent over on the left-hand side. And front three of Lingard on the right, Bamford in the middle, and Saka up front. The substitutes are Walker, Pope, Shaw, Stones, Maguire, Rice, Phillips, Mount, Kane, Sterling, Pickford and Grealish. For Andorra, as you can probably see, there's a couple of players there that look the same, but they're not. In goal for Andorra, they have Gomez Moreira, Rubio Gomez on the right-hand side of the back five, which continues with Lorevo Gonzalez Adriel, Valles Gonzalez, and Garcia Gonzalez, and San Nicolas Schellens. The midfield three are Rubio Gomez, Rebez Ruiz, Clements Garcias, Vieira de Vasconcelos, and up front alongside him is Sanchez Albuquerque, I think you're pronouncing that. For the substitutes is Martinez Algeo, Garcia Miramontes, Lima Sola, Vieira de Vascolensos, Marin, Alvarez de Elueti Molne, Prias Costa, Martinez Palau, Silvestre Moru, Fernandez Betru, Garcia Renom, and Bernat Quasilos. I think you're pronouncing all of those guys. So again, apologies if I'm mispronouncing these ones. But seems like she's feeling a lot better. Good, I'm glad. Let's just take off the channel sponsor bit for the minute, as we're just about to kick the game off any second now, as the players take the knee. And the majority of Wembley are actually applauding it this time round, which is good. Brain says 6-0. So anyone else give us your to England? Give us your predictions for the game, and the game kicks off. So, yep, guys, fantastic. Great support from everybody from England as usual, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So I hope you got your beers handy, and let's get cracking, shall we? So forgive me, I won't be able to say the numbers just yet. I'm just going to try and get used to them, used to who's who. Sheena says 5-0 again. Right. So it looks like Cody's on the right of the centre, not in where the BBC's put the animation together as. So it looks like James over to Cody, I think. And then over to Mings. Yeah, Mings is on the right-hand side, not the left, as the animation showed. Or the image showed, I should say. Back to Cody from Mings. And James, back to Cody again. So here we go, defensive football straight away. And into Henderson, back to Cody. Mings. Down to Trippier. Back to Cody. Back to Mings. Now to Cody. It's going to take a little while, this guy's, isn't it, eh? So, yeah, Saka now on the ball. Sorry, Trent Alexander-Arnold. No, it was Saka. It is Saka, sorry. Now we've got Bellingham on the ball. Back to Saka. He's sitting deep by the looks of it. Back to Bellingham again. Over to... excuse me, over to Cody. Now to Bellingham from James. Back to Cody. So back to Mings, I should say. Cody, Mings passing to Trippier. He passes to Henderson. So anyone else in the chat at all? Trippier. And now to Lingard. Over to James. That's what Alexander-Arnold should say. Looks like Alexander-Arnold's jumped over in the middle by the looks of it. Henderson now. Through to Saka. Back to Henderson again. And again from Lingard, I think that was. Yep, Lingard. Ball in. Nice. Oh, Bamford grabs just. No, free kick to Andorra. Yeah, I've got to change that back. Oh, yeah. What? What? I'm on my own here. Why are you buffering? Yeah, sorry guys, it just seemed to freeze up there for some random reason. And no idea why. The internet connection's perfectly healthy enough. Brain, hello mate. So yeah, so apologies for that buffering there. Right, Saka on the ball now. And he gets fouled. That's typical. Just as he's trying to do something as well. Yeah, it's getting a little bit loud there, so just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to be done for copyright again. It's been a while. Yeah, the Andorran player puts his leg in there just a little bit too long for some random reason. So it looks like Trippier's going to take the free kick by the looks of things. It looks like the referee's shaving cream doesn't work. So Trippier to take it at some point. Straight in. And goes out for a goal kick. Trippier trying to find Patrick Bamford, but goes out for a goal kick. So we've got 5 likes already. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Only 3 people watching for some random reason, so please do share this on your social medias. Get more people involved. So it looks like Johnson's going to take a while to take this goal kick. Yeah, this clock's a couple of seconds ahead, but you guys don't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, 7 now. 7 likes. Thank you. I'm guessing it's just you two, because only 2 people are watching, so please do share. So headed for Mings. Mings heads the ball out, but it appears that the Andorra player is in possession instead. Brains has got your commentary in sync now. Well, it's 2 seconds ahead, mate, so you need to do it 2 seconds behind, but thanks, mate. Right, so James, by the looks of it. Mings. Alexander-Arnold, sorry, is in number 4. Now Mings, Cody, Trent Alexander-Arnold. So yeah, jumping around all over the place by the looks of things. James. Back to James from Bellingham. I'm guessing it's hard to see at the minute. Trippier, which is good to see because obviously attacking intent. Bellingham keeps the ball. Very well played from him. Very well played. Very good from unbelievable play from Jude Bellingham. Brilliant ball in from Henderson, but it gets cleared out. That is not. Yeah, it's exactly. What? That is not a foul from Patrick Bamford at all. That is not a foul under any circumstances. Let me just pause the clock for a few seconds once the replay gets over and done with. So it's not a foul. It's just a follow through. It's a coming together at best. Honestly. Just seeing the replay now of Bellingham's brilliant, beautiful football, keeping the ball with 3 players around him and still keeps it. Unbelievable technique from that kid. Really is unbelievable technique. Man's massively impressive. There, so the clock should now be in. Yeah, that clock should now be in sync with the telly clock. We've got 5 people watching. Thank you. Welcome to the 3 new people that have just joined. Say hello in the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're watching it from, and what your predictions are. As you see, just yet another replay of the so-called foul from Patrick Bamford. Other lagers are available by the chance. Oh, someone's buggered off already. Sorry for the clack on the microphone. Yeah, stream's healthy, so I don't know why it buffered earlier. So apologies, guys, nonetheless, for that. So come on, get the chat going, guys. Come on. Know you're capable. Know you guys are more than capable of doing so. So the free kick finally been given for England. Mings with a great header to Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, over to James by the looks of things, by that haircut. And the beard. Yep. Nice movement. Back to Cody, back to Henderson. Long ball from Henderson. And Garcia intercepts. Bellingham's fouled. But no, gets to go for a free kick. It goes for a throw-in instead to England. Cody. They're playing dirty, this Andorra side. They really are playing dirty. There's no reason for it at all. Absolutely no reason. Henderson. Not even 10 minutes in the game yet, and they're being naughty little buggers. Cody. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, sorry, James, I should say. Cody. Tries to find Luke Shaw. Go on, my son. Ooh, that was close from... where are we? Hang on. Very, very close from that, which looked like Lingard, I think, maybe. I can't say. Can't see his number from back here. I think that was Lingard. Looked like number 10 for me. Yeah, it was Lingard. Henderson. Cody with a back header to Sam Johnson. Cody. James. Henderson. Trippier. 8 people watching. Thank you very much. 7 likes still. So come on, guys. If you're enjoying it, please say hello in the chat, of course, and like it if you haven't already done so. If you're enjoying the chat, join this. James, Cody, Domings, Henderson, Cody back to Mings in the halfway centre circle. 10 people watching. Thank you, guys. Welcome. James, Henderson. Alexander-Arnold getting fouled there, but again, not given. Henderson comes away with the ball. Mings. Trippier. Guys, what do you think about this? The 11 changes, by the way. Complete overhaul. Saka. Bellingham. James. Little overhit to Jesse Lingard. Unfortunately, they're a little bit overhit. But come on, guys. I know you're there. Let's interact. Let's interact with each other. James. That's right. Cody to Mings. Mings running at slow pace. Trippier. Bellingham. Back to Trippier. Lingard gets fouled. Nothing. Oh, he's giving it now. The referee's giving it. Sheena, it's all right. Don't worry. There's 5 other people watching here at the minute, so it's not just you I'm talking to. I'm talking to everybody. Come on, guys. I know the chat will get more people in the more goals that are being scored, and because it was great. It always happens. I'm just looking to see who's doing what by the looks of things. So it's either Alexander-Arnold or Trippier to take this free kick. Trippier with the ball. Saka. And ball to Lingard by the looks of things. That's a shame. That could have been a really well worked move then. Very, very good movement. Good free kick from Trippier as we see the replay there. I think it's the first control. Is that the first? Ah, that's harsh. That is harsh, to be fair. That's harsh. Well, that is handball, but never mind. So goalie free kick. And it goes out for an England throw-in. So throwing given. Mings, Johnson, nice ball to find. Nice ball to find Bellingham. Now Cody's on the ball now. Passes it. Wrong ball pass to James. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. So someone subscribed already. Thank you very much. 80 to go. Another like as well. Thank you very much. Cody to Mings. Trippier. Back to Mings. Andorra not putting much pressure on, so this is a bit of a walk in the park for England as it stands at the minute, but not the best of... That was very close. James on the other side of the pitch. James going, what's the options? Passes it back to Henderson, who boots it in to try and find Lingard, but I think Lingard might have been offside at that point. And that's a foul conceded by Alexander-Arnold. Not that bad, mate. Get up. 9 likes now. Thank you very much. Can we get one more? For those who already haven't, for those 4 that are watching, well, 2 if Sheena and Brain, but 3 buggered off now. So yeah, it would be nice to try and get to at least 10 by 20 minutes. Be quite nice. 20 minutes in. I mean, also this is 20 minutes for the stream, but yeah. So while they're farting around with the crowd pictures, guys, I just want to do a quick graphic. No, back to the game. I'll show you in a minute. Thank you, Sheena, for liking it. Cody. Nice ball from Henderson to Saka. Nice ball through to Trippier as well. Trippier still keeps control of the ball. Henderson. Ball in. No, ball over to James instead. James puts the ball in nicely for Bellingham. Saka! Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. TSC, welcome, mate. Hope you're all right. Bloody hell. That was so close. And have a look. Is that going to be a foul on Bellingham? It's outside, so don't think it's going to go. Going out tonight, so I can't watch the stream, mate. No problem, TSC. Hope you're having fun tonight. Whatever you're doing, behave and keep yourself safe. That was goal kick given and taken. Cody back to Sam Johnson. That means I should say back to Johnson. Henderson, Saka. Nice little live. Sorry, Bellingham even I should say. Henderson. Have a beer for me as well, TSC, if you're drinking. Nice interception from Cody. Mings. James. Come on. Movement. Over the other side to find Trippier. Lingard. Get in there, Bellingham. Missed it. Interception from England. Brilliant. Beautiful ball. Over to Saka. Should be passing it over to Henderson. He does. But goes to... Yes! Lingard! I wouldn't go that far, commentators, but good ball. Great goal from Lingard on the 18th minute. TSC, why are you deleting your messages, mate? T says, Sheena says, all I keep... Ah, that's why. Exclamation marks, yes, but not. Thank you very much for getting us to 10 likes already. Much appreciated. All I keep on seeing without me single keeps going. If Sheen, I'm not sure what you're saying there, to be honest with you, honey. Can you correct that? Youssef, welcome. Still international break going and Lingard scores. Ooh. Come on, get on there. Show it. There you go. It's a little bit of a fumble, but we'll take that. It's a qualifier at the end of the day. Eh? Still international break ongoing? Yes, mate. Another few. Runs out the middle of next week. Brain says woeful defending from Andorra. Absolutely, mate. But as I said, it's a qualifier. Who gives a doodle? Quite frankly, who gives a doodle? So Cody to Henderson, Mings, Saka. He's passing Bellingham. He does. Cody, James, Lingard with a misplaced touch, I should say. You see what they're trying to do there. Really good movement. Loving this movement from England once again. So hopefully now the goals been scored. Some more people are going to jump on the YouTube and come and talk to us and see what everybody says. It'd be nice to have that. So as I say, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Well, more specifically, like it, because the more likes this gets. Oh, yes! Is that Lingard again? But he's offside by the looks of it. Yeah, he's offside. James, hello, mate. Jailing scored. Such a shame he didn't sign for us. Well, I said all along, mate, and you know that because he is offside. We said it many times, mate. That at the end of the day, I did say it many times that Man United hold all the cards with that, and they were fucking about. They weren't pissing around. They wanted way too much money for players who got his last year in his contract, and we went out and signed Vlasic instead. We have to move on, mate. I hope you're keeping all right. Henderson being fouled there. Bellingham. Cody. James. Henderson. Long ball over. Try and find Alexander-Arnold almost grabbed it. Sorry, Lingard almost grabbed it. We all fell in love with the lone player. But that was it. He was on loan. We have to move on. Have to move on. In case you guys wondering, North Macedonia 1-0 over Iceland. Bulgaria and Lithuania and Albania, Hungary are currently 0-0. So as it stands, we are still top of the group. Quite heavily top of the group. Let me just refresh that even. To see if we can get any more results. There's another Andorra free kick. Yeah. Yusuf said, did Lingard score an offside goal? Yes, his second was offside. There's a cheeky little goal as well, for that matter. So, Trippier, Henderson. But yeah, he was a couple of yards offside. But that's the 2 attempts from him. It's good movement. Cody. Lingard was a great addition to the Hammers. Yes, he was, Brain. 100% agree. Albeit temporary. Mings. Cody. James. Back to Cody. Alexander-Arnold. Nice ball over. Trying to find Lingard, but Lingard holds back this time to make sure he's on. Ball kept in from Andorra. Very good. Henderson, but just lobs it over. Yeah. Very reminiscent of Rooney's attempt last night on Soccer Aid, that. I think it was Rooney's. Cody headers. Saka. Trippier. Bellingham. It's back to Saka. Henderson. Trippier. Bellingham through to Saka. Nice run. Go on, son. Keeps the ball well. Keeps the ball well. Henderson. Trippier. Mings. Lingard. Alexander-Arnold. Unfortunately. Couldn't connect. Oh, don't start this again. Let's start this again. Here we go. So 25 minutes in almost, guys. Not too bad. Give us your thoughts. Let us know how you think this game's been going. We could have had more than the one, even with Lingard being offside. We could have had a good more couple of chances. Mings. Hello, Rich. Hope you're right. Good to see you, mate. I hope you and young Jake are having a good weekend. Henderson. Bellingham. Henderson back over to Cody just outside the centre circle. James. Mings in the centre circle. Henderson just on the outskirts of it. Excuse me. Trippier. Watching cricket and listening to you. A man that can multitask. Bellingham keeps it in nicely. But no, it was out after all. Sorry, Lingard keeps it. Looked like Lingard did keep it in. Oh no, it was Lingard offside again. Looks like he couldn't keep it out anyway, but Lingard offside again. But at least he's showing the attacking intent. That's the main thing. She says we ain't doing too bad. We could do more better. Absolutely agree. Trippier should go out for an England throw-in. No, it goes for Andorra instead. Mings. Trippier. Don't care if anyone's calling Trippier, it's Trippier. Everybody knows that. Trippier with a nice ball. Find Patrick Bamford, but he headers back. And it's an easy gather for the goalkeeper. Nice to hear that the England Luke Shaw and Declan Rice having a nice chat with each other. Cody. Mings. Back to Cody. Back to Mings. So I picked the right time to do this. Come on, there you go. Yeah. Saka in there. Looks like Saka was fouled there by the looks of things. She says, does Rice miss the game because the yellow card he got in the last? Possibly, yes. Very, 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 excuse me, very, very likely there. Honey, very, very, very likely. Oh, come on. Mouse, stop mucking about. There you go. Right, there you go. So, sorry guys, just sorting out the stuff for half time. So, Alexander-Arnold. Mings. Trippier. Come on, guys. Engage. Engage in the chat. Talk to each other. Oh, close. Henderson with an attempt there, but just a daisy cutter just at the near side of the post. Yeah. Actually, no, quite far off it. She says, just wanted to double check as they keep on changing the rules. No, not for yellow cards. It never is. I think this is the question I asked earlier. When I was asking about has Southgate made too many changes? I think that might be what you're talking about, hun. I think more than anything else. So Henderson over to Saka. Bamford! Ooh. Missed it. Just great idea from Saka over to Bamford there. Really, really impressive movement from him. I love Saka. Even though he is a bloody gooner. Beautiful ball. Just an inch too far. Just, I mean, Bellingham saying, what about me? But just, yeah, even Lee Dixon's just said it now. Inches away. An inch too far. Just, perfect idea. We could have had 3 by now. We genuinely could have had 3. Taking Lingard's offside out of the equation, we could have had 3. Really could have done. But we're just over the half an hour mark, and it's not too bad. Cody. James, over to Trippier. Henderson. Lingard, over to Alexander-Arnold. Brain says Harry would have got his toe on that. Don't think he would have said that Thursday, mate, to be honest with you. I don't think he would have said that. Sheena said we could have 5. Could have, not could have. Could have had. Cody. Henderson. England with 80% possession. Trippier. Come on, England. Get their ends. That's it. Beautiful interception. Mings on the ball now. Trippier over to James. Three ball to Saka. Very good movement there. Unbelievable movement. Bellingham. Keeping the ball still. Keeping the ball. Bellingham. Sorry, Henderson, about to say Lanzini then. Couldn't control it. Not a bad idea from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not a bad idea. But just a little bit unlucky with his movement. I mean, it's a great ball from Lingard to him. But yeah, one touch too many, unfortunately. Yeah, he's barely let him down. He's barely let him down. So good to see Trent in the shirt, honestly, for England. It really, really is. So unlucky in that friendly before the Euros. Could he have made the difference? We'll never know. Hopefully we'll find out if he could in the World Cup in basically 14 months' time. 14 and a half months' time. Mitchell, hello, mate. Talking of a Liverpool player, there's a Liverpool fan in the chat now. If Moyes would have got hold of Antonio early in his career, he'd probably be in this team. Yeah, more than likely, mate. Yeah, loads of people have been saying it, that he could, if he was a striker right from as a teenager, then yes, he could have easily had an England call up. Let's not forget he did. He played in an England friendly a few years ago, but wasn't good enough in those days. And now he's too old, unfortunately. It's the way the world works. But I hope you're all right, Mitch. Haven't seen you for a while, son. I hope you're keeping all right. You and your family, of course, as well. Lingard with the sprain. Like that was going to make any difference for Man United anyway. While we're looking at this replay, guys, I just want to say something to you. One of the reasons why I've been banging on with you guys about subscribing a lot is because almost, as you can see from the graphic here, almost 60% of you guys over the last 4 weeks are not subscribed to the channel. So if I know, and I know there's a lot of people coming back as well, for that matter. So come on, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll get to know when new content is going up. So please do. This is the information from this morning. So yeah, it's just a nick. But honestly, guys, please do subscribe. You will really help the channel. You help me, for that matter. Like this video as well, for that matter. It really help to get more people involved. The more people that get subscribed to the channel, the more that will get involved in the chat, and the more conversation we can have, rather than just me going back to you all the time and the odd comment coming in here and there. So please do subscribe. You really help the channel out. 60% is a bloody hell of a lot, Mitch. It's a lot, especially for a channel that has the small views. Now, a lot of those, this is Trippier's going to take the free kick, so I'll come back to you on that one, mate. There's too much pissing around in the box by the looks of things. Yeah, not the best of ideas. Bamford. Oh, nice idea from Connor Cody there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it would have been the videos I've been doing about players incoming. Like, for example, the people that watch the Zuma video, people that watch the Vlasic video have not been. I'm guarantee you have not been subscribed. So the funny thing is, Mitch, is when it comes to live streams, you see the genuine people that are around the channel a lot, and we do get a few, we do get 10, 12, 15 viewers every now and again. Used to, pre-COVID, 2 years ago, 30 plus viewers, with how basically every other channel is at the minute, bar me, unfortunately. But anyway, doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, but yeah, 58.7% of people that over the last 4 weeks have not been subscribed. So please do subscribe, guys. If you're watching this now, or you're watching this live, watching the replay of it, please do. Just as Bamford controls the ball, and nice little dint from Trippier. Saka on the ball now. Mitchell, I don't know. I don't know if I've had any lot of Czech viewers or not. It doesn't really give. It doesn't give that much too much of specifics. If I'm honest, mate. It just tells you. I'm okay. I'm going to go into the analytics now while Saka's on the ball. So where are we? Analytics. Audience. So 61% of the audience are from the UK. Yeah, 3,734 separate views in the last 4 weeks are basically from the UK. So Bellingham, wrong side of the box. 10 views from Uzbekistan and Germany, 12 from Spain and Belarus, 13 from Ireland and Thailand, just as we're seeing the replay of Bellingham's attempt there. 14 views from Indonesia, 16 from Kenya, 21 from Nigeria, 40 views from Croatia, so not far off, mate. 58 from Ukraine, 62 views from Australia, 75 from Russia, one less than the UK. So the US, I should say. 76 in the US, 81 in Algeria, and 3,734 people, or separate views from the UK. So come on, guys. Even if half of you guys subscribe to that, you get as on par with pretty much with the Three Hammers. That's mental. That is absolutely mental. So subscribe. This is Lingard's injured. Yeah, not the best of tackles from the where is it? Vieira v de Vasconcelos. I think you pronounced that. Apologies if I've mispronounced that. But yeah, the majority of my viewing people are from the UK. So come on, guys, subscribe. It's not hard. Just a click of the button. That's all it is. Click the button and click the notification. That's it. So Trippier is going to take the free kick. JP worldwide, mate. Yep, YouTube is worldwide. Always has been, always will be, mate. So as I say, the numbers are mental. The numbers are mental. And yeah, not the best of balls in from Trippier, but Alexander-Arnold. And he commits the foul as a result. Mark Kerslake, you have one from Cyprus when I have time. You have one from Cyprus when you have time, buddy. When I have time. You can subscribe, you can subscribe, mate, and because if you watch the channel on a regular basis, Mark, it's the best thing to do. You know, with the live content, I know it's difficult for people, but there's more recorded content as beforehand. But just rather than just coming in and just getting it, just subscribe. Just click the button, and you'll get to know when new content's going up. Doesn't mean you have to go on and watch it, but it's simple. Whoa, Saka trying. Sorry, James trying, I should say. I am subscribed, buddy. Good. And thank you, Mark. Because I say a lot of people hide their subscription status, so I don't know. I get to see the number, I don't get to see the people. So yeah, 12 likes so far. Thank you very much, guys. But Mark, I hope you're keeping all right. Beautiful neck of the woods is Cyprus. Went over there 4 years ago. Really enjoyed it over just outside Paphos. Hope to go back once more. If I do, we'll have a beer, mate. Definitely. Unless you're on the other side of the island, of course. Might be a little bit difficult. Cross the island just for a beer with JP. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Mings. James. Cody. Back to Mings. Crowd's getting a little bit bored by the sounds of things. Lingard. Trippier. Cody. Yeah, not so bad. Live the other end, buddy. Don't go to Paphos, come to Protaris. I'll make a note of that. It's stored, fella. It's stored. Cody. Henderson. Whoop. Saka. No. Mitch has worked in Paphos and Lineker's bar. Lovely place. Yes, it is. Was in Lineker's bar. I think me and my ex went to Lineker's bar at the time, mate, if I'm honest. So that certainly rings a bell, that, because you don't forget a name like Lineker's. For obvious reasons. Trent with the ball in. Cleared. Trippier controls it. Yep. Henderson. James. Over to Alexander-Arnold. From Henderson. And we get a corner out of it. Right, it's a little bit difficult, right? Because a lot of people say you should cut out repetition in YouTube videos. Well, it's a little bit difficult if you have a stutter and if you're doing commentary on a football game. It's not hard. It's not easy to do that. COVID. Mark Noble was coming here every year on top of COVID. I think he owns a nice villa this end. See picture of him loads in Tavernas and met him here in 2005. Cool. More than likely. He's a very shrewd investor, is Noble. So, yeah, more than likely got a very palatial place out there. Bellingham. Henderson. So, guys, we're coming up to the end of the first half. What do you reckon for extra time? I'm reckoning about 4 minutes myself. We've had a lot of stoppages. So, what do you reckon? 4 minutes? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? Let me know. Very rare attack from Andorra, easily broken down. Sheena says 3 minutes, Brain says 3. More than likely going to happen. 3 minutes. But what's not likely going to happen is Andorra scoring at any point soon, by the looks of things. I mean, we've had the majority. We've had the good lion's share of the possession. Kept them hard. Kept pressing them hard. Give them a good fight, but don't get carried away, guys. Because to be fair, we should be beating teams like this. We really should be. Goes out for an England throw-in. Mitchell says lion's share. That was seamlessly done well. Seamless, well done. Well, it is, though, isn't it, mate? It is. That is the terminology. Let me just sort out the halftime card. Halftime animation, I should say. Main screen. There you go. Back to it. But thank you, Mitch. Well, as you know, man. As you know, you come on I know you jump on the channel every now and again, but. You know, there's a lot of wordplay going on here. And we certainly are playing like lions, so why not have the lion's share? So it's 3 minutes, not 4 minutes. There you go. Mark says, England need to step it up second half. This really isn't good enough. Yes and no. I know what you mean. Would like to see more of Bamford creating something. Yes, agreed. And that's yeah, it would be nice. That's pretty much where Mark's going to a degree. A bit more of an attacking threat. It's not easy when you've got a referee like this. I'm guessing he's Cypriot by the looks of his name. It's not really. He's given Andorra a lot more than they should be getting, and we're not getting enough out of it. So there is that side of things. But yes, the attacking needs to be better. It really, really needs to be better. The free kick for Andorra. Nicely dealt with by James Henderson. Henderson with a bit of Allardyce headed football, and now it's a free kick. Now a free kick to England. The referee's from Greece. Okay, that's what I thought. Saka gets very upended. Good few seconds after he passed the ball, so that's definitely a right decision from the referee now, booking Rebes. So just prepping for the free kick. So say, if you haven't already done so, guys, please do subscribe. Please do like this video if you haven't already done so as well. We're on 14 likes at the minute, which is fantastic. That should be bringing in some people on YouTube, the YouTube audience. So it'd be very, very handy if it could, of course. Because it is starting to advertise it, so that's not too bad. But hopefully someone's going to come in the second half. So Alexander-Arnold's going to take the free kick. Probably going to try and bury it top right bins by the looks of his body language and how his head's positioned. No. Well, he's trying to anyway. So doing the replay just as it comes to half time. So yeah, I think the ref would have actually had that covered if it was on target anyway. So just going to give the extra few moments of the extra time. That's it. That's the end of the first half, by the looks of things. So, guys, Mark, I agree with you. It's not. I wouldn't say it was not good enough, but it's not been enough for it. Not been enough to be convincing. I think is where Mark's going with it. So yeah, I'm just going to go and swap my beers over, guys. So I will see you in a few minutes.
what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason. And a little bit of faith has got to come my way. My mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile and leaves you with a scar, don't let them tell you what you feel or who you are. Different things in
Right, sorry to interrupt the music there, guys, but it looks like the second half is about to kick off. So sorry, Luke. Have to shut the flamenco down a little bit too sweet, really, mate. I'm afraid. So yeah, but I'm glad you're enjoying the music, guys. It's just waiting for kick-off. So didn't really we could have had an extra few seconds of the tune, like, but you never know. You never know with it when it comes to England because they never do anything. Brains on the Nuki Brown. I'm having toffee apple cider. There you go. Second half is now kicked off. Mitch, I think you got some great ideas there, fella. It'd just be nice if you could let us know who your 60-minute substitutions would be, if any. And where are we for that matter? Brain. I think taking Bamford off is a bit of a I wouldn't say disrespect to him, but it's a bit harsh because he wasn't getting much. But what as the highlights that Ian Wright showed at half time, for what he was getting is kind of it's he was making good runs, he was making entertaining. It's just the fact that he wasn't getting the balls that he needed to. So on that ground, it's more of a fact of having a bit more of a change in the midfield, like you said, with the rest of them. So Bellingham, I wouldn't. Bellingham's a bit harsh. James is a bit harsh. Saka's a bit harsh. I can understand why you want to bring those on just to shore the game up. Totally understandable. No pun intended, because bringing on Luke Shaw. Lingard over to Trent Alexander-Arnold. They're easily cleared. Cody with the ball. And again, Bamford miscued it again. But I think I don't think that ball. I don't think that if that was a goal, I don't think that would have stood because of the couple of coming togethers in there. So I don't think that would have been given. To be honest with you, it's a bit of a shame. But it'd be nice if Bamford could score in his senior debut. I mean, his competitive debut, I should say. But yeah, so guys, as I say, I hope you enjoyed the tunes, and yeah. So Mitchell, if you're still here, let us know what your substitutions at the 60-minute would be. Just as Luke is weighing in. Brain says, I just think we should be beating this lot up. I want goals, absolutely. Luke says, when is the Jamaica game? No idea, fella. No idea. Let's have a goosey while we're getting a bit of to and froing going on between Johnson and Mings. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Is there anything tomorrow? No, it's under. No, nothing on Monday for you, mate. Henderson. Oh, almost a corner then. Not on Tuesday either. Oh, just James nearly got there with the crossbar. Very close. Brain says the music was great. My missus was having a dance. Good, I'm glad. Not for a while by the looks of it, mate. Luke, if you're still here, son. It is on Thursday at 2 o'clock in the morning. Costa Rica, Jamaica. For the World Cup. So Costa Rica, Jamaica. Yeah. 2 o'clock on Thursday morning, mate. So if you're going to do your Greenway walk, get yourself up, watch that game, get yourself ready and go to work. Sure, your missus will be more than happy for you to sit in the front room at 2 o'clock in the morning watching football. Cody. Trippier. James. Sorry, Lingard, I should say. Bellingham. Nice ball, but Alexander Arnold getting a little bit fouled. Getting fouled there a little bit by the looks of it. James, you thought wrong, mate. I've literally just looked at the fixtures now. Tonight's games are Germany, Armenia, Romania, Liechtenstein, Kosovo, Greece, Spain, Georgia, Switzerland, Italy, Belgium, Czech Republic, and San Marino, Ireland. That's it. That's it. And then the South America side of it: Brazil, Argentina, Ecuador, Chile, Paraguay, Colombia, Uruguay, Bolivia. That's it. Sorry, no. No, you are right. 11 o'clock, Jamaica, Panama. Jamaica, Panama, 11 o'clock. No, you are right. So we'll have to try and keep an eye out to see if Antonio's in there or not. So apologies, I've completely missed it. It's all over the bloody shop, the BBC website with their details. Luke says, top player Bellingham. Could he be an option for the team that misses out on Rice next summer? United, Chelsea. So I'm getting bored of that, mate, to be honest with you. Oh, he's staying this season. Will he go next season? Oh, he's staying. Next following season comes around. Oh, he's staying this season. Will he go? Just ignore the pundits. All this bullshit saying about he's not getting a sell-on clause in his contract. It's not happening. It's quite clear that's not going to happen. I mean, at the end of the day, ignore the Sky Sports speculation on Rice because they're trying to upset the fan base. They do it at the best of times. You know that, mate. Come on. It's the reason why I don't listen to TalkSport. It's the reason why I only watch Sky Sports on deadline day. I try not to watch them at any other point. Luke says Panama is the game Mickey plays against. We'll have to wait and see. He might not be in the starting 11, mate. There's a good chance of that. Luke's talking about Rice. I'm over it, if I'm honest, when he goes, as long as we get a good price. Sheena says, if Rice goes, he goes, but he won't be captain. Absolutely. Putting a release clause kills all negotiating tactics, says Mitchell. 100% agreed. But it's irrelevant because it's not happening. So, from what I'm saying, what I'm reading of the actual reliable sources, not all the bullshit you see that's on the internet and Twitter and Facebook and all that. The reliable sources are hinting it's not going to happen. They want to give him in improved terms, but that's about as far as I'm reading. Especially bearing in mind the intent that Moyes has shown in the summer transfer window. I mean, Luke and James, you guys will be able to back me up on this. You know that 95% of all the bullshit we read on Facebook and Twitter and all that and hearing from Sky Sports and TalkSport is exactly that. It's people's opinions. It's not fact. Saka, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Saka, Alexander-Arnold, Trippier, Bellingham over to Henderson. Back to Trippier. James. Saka. Cody. Back to Mings. James. Exactly. Not just that, but I've seen other reliable sources. I genuinely didn't read the article, but I've seen other sources saying it's not going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see. Tony, welcome, mate. Hello. Sorry, it's been a while. I hope you're keeping well. I am, mate. To be honest with you, yeah. Hope you're keeping all right as well. Long time no see, son. Hope all's good. I mean, I'm not to brag in any shape or form, guys, but every single transfer video I've done has happened. Reliable sources here, guys. I'm telling you. Mitchell says, I can tell Rio Ferdinand ain't on your Christmas list. I've got nothing against the bloke, to be honest with you, Mitch. Really haven't got anything against him. It's just, yeah, he just needs to pop. Yeah. He just needs to pipe down a lot of the time. Brain's asking, do you think Moyes will take the England job if offered? I don't think he will, because he'll only want to manage Scotland. It's my personal opinion. It's not fact. My personal opinion. I think he'll only want to manage Scotland. Ketchup and mayo, reliable sources. Hey! See, I told you guys, second half. The chat comes alive in the second half. Always does. Always does. Tony says, it's all been work, work, work. Finally got a week off, so I'm in the Peak District. Hope to join more watch along soon. Good to hear you're okay. I am, mate. And you guys, just as we're having another break and play, you guys will be, for those that are Patreons, that are currently none of you at the minute, we have AJ from the Kiwi Hammers is now doing a blog, a weekly blog for the Patreon page. So if you want to support the channel and help me make better content and get some people on, because the majority of the people I've been asking are after fees and I can't afford it. So if you want to help us grow the channel, get some. Because was there a balloon on the pitch? Honestly. Yeah, so to try and improve the channel, I need better income coming in because of the limited viewers we get from on this channel, and I mean limited viewers. I hardly get anything from YouTube. So guys, it'd be very, very handy if you want to help. Of course, from half the cost of half a pint to just under 2 pints a month, become a Patreon. And yes, yeah, but yeah, be great if you want to read AJ's blogs. It's a really good one as well, for that matter. Yeah, tell me about it, Luke. Honestly, right? I asked Clattenburg to come on when VAR was being introduced to the Premier League. I asked him to come on. He wanted a monkey for the interview. Unreal. Hello, fake David Moyes. Alexander Arnold. Exactly. We ain't got that Hammers chat money or the West Ham Fan TV money either, for that matter. Which says she'd ask Tony Cott, he'd probably do it for a seat on the JPWHU board. You're probably not far off there, mate. He'd probably ask for shares, that's for sure. Harry Ollett. Harrison's back. Hello, mate. Alexander Arnold. Oh. Exactly, Tony. That's the thing. The only time I do transfer videos is when I know this is going to happen. As simple as that. The Alex Crowell one was a bit of a punt. But yeah, every other one, every other video I've done, those players have signed. Yeah, Harrison. Contacting him on Instagram, mate. Just asking questions. No, I haven't asked Chris. Yeah, Luke, I haven't asked him yet. I'm trying to get in contact with a former boxer who's a West Ham fan. I'm trying to find out if he's available. So keep an eye on for that. But that's only going to be done and released when we hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. If we ever bloody do, we're 80 away at the start of this stream. The other one was free. Yep. Yes, you were, Mitch. You were a second too late. Yeah, I'm sure he is, mate. I'm sure he is a top lad. And HL, no, it's not Frank Bruno. Brainson, I think Southgate will bring on Grealish for sure. Very possibly, mate. Very possibly. So, Mitch, from a Liverpool perspective, how are you finding Henderson and Alexander-Arnold's performance? It's not Nigel Benn either. It is what Harrison's put down, it's just not that spelling. Don't know any Frank that has a C and a K in their first name. Bellingham, Henderson. Oh, sorry, it was James to Henderson. Now Lingard's on the ball by the looks of it. Ah. I mean, Luke, I know when we talked about it, when you, me, and Paul were talking about it originally, you asked me about boxing, and I do like boxing. I've not really been paying attention the last 20 years, but Frank Bruno is the one. Frank Bruno is the one that was one of the boxers I did admire when I was younger. Yeah, mate. Oh, Bellingham coming off. And Walcott coming on by the looks of it. No, it can't be Walcott. I was going to say it's Mount. Mount coming on. Straight to Lingard to give him instructions. Mitchell says, Trent looks sharp and dangerous as usual. Hendon looks the worst player since the injury. So James coming off and Grealish coming on in his place. And it looks like Bamford's time's done with Kane coming on. Looks as he met Frank walking down Green Street. I genuinely think that that Eddie Murphy nicked his laugh. I genuinely think he did. Kane through to Saka. Go on, my son. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper, to be fair, and Alexander-Arnold skies it. Oh, Lemons is a hammer. Oh, God. Oh, no thank you. Mitchell, do West Ham fans still have a gripe at England for not capping Noble at least once for the first time? I don't care about it, mate. I did have a gripe about it myself, but obviously, Luke might be able to answer his side of things, but I know he's not the biggest of Noble supporters, but yeah, I'm not too bothered. Brain says too, his sub changes were spot on. Absolutely correct. I think it's harsh, but he's got to shore up the game, innit? 2016, he should have got one. He should have got one when he came too old for the under 21s, mate. To be honest with you, he really should have been. Really should have been. So Alexander-Arnold. Back to him by Lingard. Back to him again. Trippier. Nice ball to Grealish. And straight back to him by Grealish. Mason Mount. Boom, straight in. Lingard. Saka. So, yeah, the tempo certainly seems to have slowed down at certain points this game. It looks like Kane's going to be the target man for this this free kick. If the cameraman's anything to be believed. His Trippier is still hovering about. Kick taken. Kane a little bit too slow for that. Grealish. Johnson. Cody. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold back to Henderson very, very quickly. John Cleese would be a great interview as a hammer. Apparently he is. Yeah, I'd love to have him on. It'd be so funny. One of my idols growing up as a kid. Brain said the point is England fans have paid money, so Southgate had to respond. 1-0 isn't acceptable. Exactly how exactly? Because the whole purpose of this is it's qualifiers, mate. Get us to qualify. Not as long as we don't lose. That's the objective. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I said it was going to be tricky. I said it's going to be tricky. We're just lacking that attacking edge somewhere. Something's missing. Albuquerque's coming off for Andorra, and Betru's coming on. So Mitchell, you got the substitutions pretty much spot on, mate. It was around about the 60th minute, so you got it absolutely spot on. So a bit of the passing game going on. Grealish could be under a bit of pressure, but he's keeping the ball. Trippier. Mount snap at his heels, but he goes out for a Andorra throw in. I think Brain's saying it doesn't look like Andorra's could score. Luke says, hope Bowen gets the call up. Needs a goal run around the time of the next qualifiers. Absolutely agreed, mate. Apparently he is being monitored by Southgate, so that'll be very interesting with the next set of games, because after this there's still 4 games left after this set. If I remember correctly. Alexander-Arnold. Cody. Long ball. Trying to find Grealish, which he does. Nice control from Grealish as well, for that matter. And it goes out for an England throw-in. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where Bowen would fit in this, mate, if I'm honest. It'd be very interesting to see what would happen with that. So Mings. Cody. Alexander-Arnold to Saka. Playing in his more natural position down the right rather than the left as he was in the first half. Mitchell says Southgate won't cap Bowen until he signs for Liverpool. Didn't need to explain you were only kidding, mate. I know you were joking straight off, fella. Oh, you might not know how close you are with that speculation, mate. You never know. Because obviously there was links right at the start of the window, and I also did that video about Bowen having a 60 million pound, 40 million pound price tag on his head, which kept him at West Ham. Not the best of clearances from the Andorran goalkeeper. Brain says Bowen won't leave West Ham. He might do, mate, if Vlasic is his replacement. Have to wait and see. The Southampton preview, guys, will be available on Patreon on Wednesday night. Wednesday afternoon, and on YouTube on Thursday afternoon, because obviously the game's on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff in it. So keep an eye out for that. Think you might see find a bit of a surprise in the starting 11 that I've got for that. Lingard, Saka. Back to Saka again from Alexander-Arnold. Lingard, back to Alexander-Arnold. Luke says, can't wait for the Europa League, getting really excited and early nerves already. Well, I've got all my 3 home tickets already booked, mate. They're already done. I am looking forward to it. It's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. Of course, we'll be doing the watch-alongs for the Europa League games as well, because they should be on BT, if I remember correctly. Mounts down. Surely that's a penalty. It's a pen. Right, so guys, quickly. Who's taking the penalty for England? Who do you want? Peach has been sitting in the background all the way saying Jay Lings. Luke says Saka. Brain says Kane. Of course he would. He's a spud. Sheena says Kane will take it, which he is. But I didn't say who. I said who do you want to take it, not. Mitchell says anyone but Saka. Come on, that's not fair. That's not fair, Mitch. Come on. Like you could score in that pressure. Keeper went the right way for Saka's penalty. It's not a bad penalty. So what's going to happen, guys? Are we going to get a goal? What do you reckon? Kane bottom left? I think he will. Body language is certainly looking bottom left. Yep, bottom left. Told ya. Wouldn't say it was a raw smile. Just looks happy for him. Barry Beard, welcome back. Well, Kane penalty taker given to someone who missed it in Euros. He's the captain, mate. Has to take it. Sheena, you're right. Saka did play amazing. Luke. You do that every time, man. Every time I call it, when you're on a stream, it's just straight away. It says, like, what are the lottery numbers? Actually, I need to change that a little bit. Oh, that's... There we go. So, there you go. That's a bit better. Kane penalty. Yeah. So yeah, just a reminder, guys. These are the numbers. Look at that. Look, 58.7% unsubscribed. There's 10 people watching at the minute. Thank you very much to everyone. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, because that's crazy numbers over the last month. Genuinely, if come on, you 3 lions. Genuinely, if you guys subscribe, you get this channel on par with Luke and Paul's fantastic channel, The 3 Hammers. It's a no-brainer. It's a genuine no-brainer. That's a good question, Mitch. I'm going to have a look into it myself before he comes back with it, because I think they are in the States. Where are we? probably on ESPN, I'm guessing. See what he says. Brain says it's coming home. It looks as I think we have the most channels of every fan base. Probably, actually, mate. Yeah. Very possibly. Very, very possibly. Yeah, 15 minutes to go. So overall, guys, what do you reckon with what do you reckon with the performance so far? Thank you, Peach. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated, fella. What, Sheena, you talk about the next fixture? Or... all the games look like they're on the same channel, by the looks of things. All these 3 qualifiers look like they're all on the same channel. So maybe the next 4 are probably going to be on the other one. Brain says the performance is a little bit scrappy. Absolutely agreed. But I'm happy with it. Thank you, Peach. Much appreciated, mate. I'm looking for more people to West Ham on the 11th. There isn't one. Well, not in the UK anyway. Very, very possibly the same sort of channel that the last game was, which I gave to you. But I will get back to you, Sheena, about that once that information's available. Because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, so it won't be on normal channels, shall we say. But we'll be doing a stream anyway. As long as my streaming service is reliable. Well, this one as well as the other one. Yeah, the preview's coming up this week, guys, so keep an eye out for it. And of course, because I've said that, I'm sure Luke will do his first, as he always does. Brain says, look at that ball from Grealish. Couldn't notice it, mate. We were discussing other things at the time, which is the downside of doing the watch along. You miss quite a fair bit. But Grealish doing another run in the centre circle. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Should be giving it to Trippier. He does. Lingard, sorry, I should say. And 3-0! Lingard's second. There you go. There you go. I filmed it today. I thought you might have done, mate. Yeah. Is that a massive glass or are your hands really small? It's what I like, Mitch, is what I like to call my Jules Rimet, because it's fucking huge. Jayling's tings. Is Jack is stuck in the Giants' house? He's Jack, honestly. He's Jack. I'm a pygmy. Christ, isn't everything big? And Cody foul. So yeah, 11 minutes to go. 11 and a bit, well, 10 and 3/4 minutes to go by the time this probably actually gets broadcast. Yeah, it will be now. So Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad to go. Defo could do a power that Banter in Southend. Oh, dear. I notice every time I've been on camera with you, mate, you haven't mentioned me Barnet. Yeah. Or need I draw score, eh? All that grief you were giving me about the Bake Off final. Come on the channel the next day, nothing. I know you're jealous. How the hell did Kane miss that from point blank range? Brain, he doesn't always score. That is unbelievable. He's onside just. It's an absolutely easy tap in for him and he completely misses it. That is a miss. Jesus. I think it was just offside anyway by the looks of it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but cultured finish. Well, the first two letters are right, and as is the fourth, but the third letter's a bit of a spelling mistake, mate. Who sets off fireworks at this time of night? It's not even dark. Brain says, for every goal he misses, he scores 3 others. Fair enough. Yeah, to a degree. So yeah, comfortably top of the group once again. So yeah, been enjoyed, but it's been alright. Football's not been too bad so far. Not been too bad. Hey. So we'll be back here Wednesday night, of course, for the watch along for the Poland game as well. So we're currently on maximum points, which I'm absolutely loving. Absolutely loving. Played for 12 points as it stands at the moment. I think England played better in the last game. Yeah, there was more goals. I wouldn't say it was better. We could have had a lot. Sheena, we could have had closer to what you predicted in the last game, as we talked about on Thursday night. Could have been better. It could have been better. Like you said, halfway through the first half, not playing too bad, but could be better. You know, it's a C performance from England, and thank you, Tony. Much appreciated. So do what Tony says. Do what Tony says. Yes, Luke. I do genuinely plan to watch that. That's on iPlayer, isn't it? If I remember right. Saka. Oh, goes out for a corner. Because obviously there's a lot of talk about that in the minute. Or, of course, also this week, on a lighter note, his 40th anniversary of Only Fools and Horses. 4-0! Saka! Good lad! Great ball from Alexander-Arnold into him. Great ball. Scores on his birthday, according to the commentator just now as well. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Great corner from Alexander. The quickest ever. Lingard up to him. Bam. Straight in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. So pleased for the boy. Genuinely so pleased for the boy. And I know my missus' little boy, who's an Arsenal fan. They're both there at the moment. And I know Dan's going to be going absolutely mental. So Dan, if you're watching the replay of this, go in. Well done, mate. Hope you enjoyed that. Mitchell, come on. Don't be such a dick. Brain says Saka is too good for England. For Arsenal even. Yeah, I'd agree with that one, mate. You know, rivalry's out of the window for a minute. I'd agree with that. I totally agree with that. So, guys, as we're coming up to the last few minutes, who's your man of the match? Who's your man of the match? Let me know. Me, personally, for everyone that's played the full 90, I'd say... it's going to have to be Saka for me. He's had an unbelievably good game. Lingard's done well as well, for that matter, but yeah, it's Saka for me. Well-deserved goal as well. So who's your man of the match? Let us know, guys. We're 19 likes on this, 1 away from 20. Can we do that? If you haven't already done so, please do smash that like button. Jailings Tings to quote. Says Mitchell. Happy birthday, Saka. Says Sashina. She agrees with me. He should be man of the match. To quote Peach. But yeah, those two for me are the ones that are genuinely there for man of the match. They've both played really well. Really, really well. And of course, guys, just in tempo with the game. Brain says Trent Alexander-Arnold. James says bravo from Jesse. I'm guessing Jesse Lingard is James's man of the match. Alexander-Arnold going in. Deflection from Lingard. He's trying for his Jerry, isn't he? He's trying for his Jerry. Youssef says Lingard man of the match. Should have whacked it a bit harder than he would have had his Jerry. Now, Alexander-Arnold's going to be taking the take the corner. That conceded came from it. Can they concede another? Nope. Very well defended there. Saka misses the ball. Gets the ball in the second attempt. Alexander-Arnold. Lingard. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Hoops it through, trying to find Mount, but nothing doing. Great cover up there. Beautiful cover up. Harry Kane being told to shoot. He does. And it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Should go up. It should be another corner. James says it's 4-0's an acceptable scoreline versus Andorra. Mitchell says it's all about the 3 points regardless of how you do it. Yep, that's what I said earlier, mate. Come on, we've got 4 minutes left, I reckon, of added time. What do you reckon, guys? 3 minutes? 4 minutes? Then with a corner again from Alexander-Arnold. Bam. Mings is miles away with his header. Not a bad try, though, to be fair. But he's miles away. Absolute miles away. James says it's all about Poland. You're never bloody happy, James, are you, mate? Never bloody happy. Sheena says, I want my 5-0. So it's 3 minutes of added time, not 4. Not really sure how they came to that conclusion, but fuck it, doesn't matter. So let's have a look at the other results that are going on at the time. You know me too well. I do, James. That's why a lot of the time we used to argue. Until I came on, did the interview with you agreeing with everything. That still scares me still to this day. So, yeah, Iceland, North Macedonia's 2-2. Bulgaria won over Lithuania, and is Albania, Hungary 1-0 as well. Brain says it could have been 6, mate. It could have been 7 or 8. To be fair, really could have been. Really could have been. We could have had at least 3 or 4 before half time. Really could have done. Facts. I think God ain't happy. It's a follow through. It's nothing doing. So yeah, top of the table. Happy with that. Haven't conceded a goal yet. I thought we would have done today. It's just typical England. We could have conceded a goal today, but it didn't happen. Lingard. Getting a little bit ambitious, I think, Jesse. Henderson. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Last 30 seconds on the pitch, on the clock now. And an easy gather for the goalkeeper. Come on, guys. One more for 20 likes. One more. That's all you need to do. 2 back-to-back 4-0s. Absolutely, mate. Agreed. Those are facts. Brain says Spurs are top of the table too. Not for too long, mate. Not for too long. Don't get me wrong, mate. We're enjoying being second. You know, the air's clear up here, isn't it? Jake, hello, welcome back, mate. Right at the end, last knock-ins, 22 likes. There we go. That's it. Game over, guys. So thank you very, very much for your time. It's been a pleasure watching the game with everybody. Thank you to everyone that's new to the channel as well. If you are new to the channel, by all means, please do hit the subscribe button. We are 80 away from 2,000. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. So you got 20 likes now. So thank you, guys, and Jake. Hope you and your dad have enjoyed the cricket as well. Thank you, Mitch. Much appreciated for the love there. This message is going to come through in a few seconds saying that he's enjoyed the stream. Great watch along, says Brain. There always are, guys. So as I say, hit your notification bells if you're already subscribed, and if you haven't done already, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when the channel goes live. Follow the account on Twitter, Facebook. Everything's in the link description. Then you get to know when everything's on. So in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and I will see you very, very soon. All the best now. Sheena, take care. Look after yourself, and I hope you're feeling better soon. And yeah, guys, enjoy your Sunday. All the best.